The Art of Navigating Two Timelines, Dancing in the 4D Creation Fields, a message from the Intergalactic Alliance of Light Beings, presented by WhatComesNextForYou.com. Channeled for you by Canadian psychic medium and multidimensional channel Tracey Milne. And those who were seen dancing were thought insane by those who could not hear the music. Nietzsche. Greetings, friends. This is Tracey Milne. I don't know about you, but I'm finding the energies currently running amok on planet Earth rather thick and difficult. I lost another family member this week when my unshakable faith came up against a firewall of unreasonable fear, and I didn't flinch. I know I'm not alone, and that is why I've asked the Intergalactic Alliance of Light Beings to address this issue for all of us Earth Star Angels, StarSeeds, Truthers, and Lightworkers, carrying the flames of hope, faith, and wisdom of brighter days ahead in our hearts, spirits, and minds. Despite what others may find is conspiracy theory or gibberish, we are asked to stand strong and recognize that our intuition is working just fine. Here is the response that the Intergalactic Alliance gave me. It's loaded with metaphors, and I hope it helps you as much as it helped me. Enjoy. Greetings, dear Earth Star Angel. I am Chimera. We see that the temporal wars are heating up, with Mars in retrograde energies pulling at everyone, bringing you back to work on any outstanding issues, all relationships still out of harmony, or any subject holding unfinished lessons for your personal growth. Make no mistake, this is a war. It is just a war unlike any Earth humans have seen since the days of the fall of Atlantis. This is an energetic war. This is a war where the casualties are being seen in the disintegration of long-standing relationships as people once united by love, family, friendship, faith, or volunteer organizations continue to divide along what appears to be two very distinct paths of reality currently at play in your world. However, unlike the fall of Atlantis, this time round, the odds are tilted quite nicely in favor of light consciousness. And we would like to report to you at this time that over 70% of Earth humans have moved towards the light conscious timeline. We tell you this to offer confirmation and some peace of mind for the days ahead, for you are on the right path and you are picking up speed every single day. Don't give up now. What these Mars retrograde energies will do is challenge you on all fronts, urging you to defend, and you are warned against this action as much as you can help it, as it holds a shadowland vibration. Defense is not really needed right now, just assurance or surety in where you have landed on your current perspective. And acceptance is what is needed. These are your choices to make, and you have a God-given right to choose for yourself in this free will zone how you will run your life and how you will care for your body. It's part of your sovereignty package, and once you have claimed your sovereignty, it's very, very hard to disclaim it. So just because a portion of your society does not or cannot understand where you are coming from right now, that doesn't automatically make you wrong, and it doesn't automatically make them wrong either. You see, the whole word wrong holds the victim-perpetrator dynamic, which is a 3D shadow program. And you, dear Earth Star Angel, are much stronger than that. We know you have already spent years learning how to trust your internal guidance system. But many have devoted just as much time to trusting an external guidance system. You've been down, you've been angry, you've been lost, and you have picked yourself up and you have worked your way through it, and you've come out the other side stronger, wiser, braver, and more in alignment with your soul mission. Why would you give that up? Not wanting to turn to fear does not make you delusional, and it doesn't make you crazy. It also doesn't mean you're all sunshine and roses. It means that you are seeing this from more sides than the person who's trying to talk you away from your perspective. It's not like you've never faced negativity or heartbreak or conflicted emotions. Quite the opposite, in fact. You've experienced them all, and very deeply. You have just chosen to address these issues and heal them in order to feel better on the inside and take kinder steps on the outside. And some, still plugged into the matrix, don't even know where to begin. Mercy or understanding is what's needed here, and possibly some space and time. Remember, those currently dismissing you or judging you are not necessarily living happier lives, often quite the contrary, because they haven't taken the time to do the soul work. They haven't learned how to trust themselves. They have no idea about old soul contracts or clearing negative energy cords. And they're going around so wrapped up in Shadowland programming wires that their unhappiness feels like the most logical and realistic response to them at this time. So you see, from that perspective, your hopefulness and truth-based approach to freedom frightens them. They don't know what to do with your energy fields. From where we sit, you seem to be like a ballerina at a monster truck rally. The wrong equipment for the environment and the task at hand. For when you're dealing with people there to see a monster truck show, trying to dance around a subject delicately may become so memorably dismissible or laughable that it loses all effect with the monster truck show goers. Do you see? Sometimes what is being viewed is just too different for a playing field in the middle to be found. But that's okay, because it won't last forever. For the ballerina can change into some street clothes, and the monster truck show never lasts forever. Eventually, everything on the field has either been smashed, jumped, wrecked beyond repair, or so covered in mud as to be unrecognizable. Eventually, the dark will run out of jumps, leaps, and moves to make, and the truth will finally come out for all to see. That is the time you need to wait for that is the time when all beings will be given a chance to get on the same page once more. So when people ask you what's so important about the American election, well, that's where the stand for freedom against tyranny is being taken right now and being won. As soon as you're asked that question, though, that is your sign that the person you're talking to has no idea about the 5D chess game currently being played by POTUS and the Allied forces, and that's okay. That small difference in perspective doesn't automatically require you to explain or expand on your position beyond, well, that's what interests you right now. Even with people really close to you, if you know that they're not on the same page as you, you don't have to feel like having an argument or being placed in a dynamic where you feel the need to defend your right to see it your way. The kindest thing sometimes for all concerned at that point is to just step back, put down the tug-of-war rope, and simply hold the love for them quietly and from a safe distance, with as little judgment towards them or yourself as you can manage. Because judgment is an ego trap. It's a slippery slope straight down to Shadowland vibrations. And you're the one who will pay the price for judgment against yourself or others on an energy level. You're the one in charge of whether or not you let these shadow vibes in, or how long you stay in the shadow vibes should you slip and fall. Love yourself enough to be loyal to yourself right now. Please, dear Earth Star Angel, and remember, just because others are not seeing what you're seeing doesn't automatically mean that you have missed something or that you need to defend your position. See all challenging exchanges right now as possible ego traps being set by dark forces utilizing the Mars retrograde energies. Recognize that these attacks will more than likely come through your personal relationships and try to drag you down into the Shadowlands, where negative energies can have greater sway and influence over your heart, mind, and soul. Why you? Well, because you're a bright one, that's why. So we encourage you not to fall for the trap, or if you do, don't stay there very long. Become very aware of the private conversations that you're having with yourself, and love, love, love yourself until you get back up into the 5D fields of playing, moving through the 4D fields of creation. The 4D fields are working on your instant manifestation abilities, and in order for you to master these skills, you have to become very good at focusing on what you want more often than focusing on what you don't want. So what we recommend is that you build a bridge instead. Build a bridge to understanding and some safe common ground for communication whenever it is possible. And build an energetic bridge and let go, standing back, whenever it is not possible to find a common ground. Trust and recognize that soon your time-space reality will change in such a way that a new common ground will be much, much easier to find. So wait for any sign of change. They can still cross over to seeing the truth. Hold your light there. Let go of everything else and move your mind, heart, and soul to your desired outcome as quickly as possible. Give thanks for being shown the truth at this time. Give thanks for any lessons that you might be learning from any uncomfortable or combative situations. And then lastly, give thanks for whatever answers, insight, information, or inspiration Source will send you as a response to your plea for a better way. Then lather, rinse, and repeat as often as possible. You are already building the most beautiful unity fields in the 5D reality. Keep up the good work. Shortly, we will send through several exercises for you to do to help you stay opened, aligned, and balanced. Until then, on behalf of the Intergalactic Alliance of Light Beings, in the highest light of love and truth, I am Chimera. Namaste. If you have enjoyed this video, check out more of our offerings from Tracey, Milne, and the Intergalactic Alliance of Light Beings. Like and subscribe to stay posted on our latest channeled messages, or go to whatcomesnextforyou.com to sign up for your own personal galactic guidance session with Chimera. What comes next for you? What's in your future?